play. Singapore, let's play. Singapore. Let's play. Singapore, 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 let's play.
showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco.
Now you have to sing second line. Amen.
Good afternoon and welcome to the live telecast. We are getting underway here at the Indian Association for the game between SG Stars and SG Crescents. It's game 5 of the 50 over leg of this Mariners EPS 2019. Those are the respective players for the Stars and the Crescents. Each squad having a couple of changes. Vineet Mehta coming in for the Crescents. And Arun Vijayan comes in for the Stars. Opening the batting, looks like Arjun Mutreja and Aditya Malik. Crescents take the park. Crescents will be looking to register a victory here over the Stars, who have won 2 previous occasions in this 50 over leg of the EPS. Looks like Ghulam Mortaza marking his run up from the Serangoon Road end. Manpreet Singh, skipper of the Crescents, marshalling his troops. Looks a very good wicket for this game today once again. The ground staff doing a wonderful job. And it looks like the Crescents are going to open with spin. Young Ishan Sone, left arm orthodox. He'll be bowling to Arjun Mutreja. It's a very hot day at the Indian Association here in Singapore. Beautiful day for cricket. Crowd steadily building. If you're anywhere nearby, do come down. Some wonderful cricket on show here. The umpires are ready and we are about to get underway. Played watchfully to mid-off by Arjun. I beg your pardon, it's Vineet Mehta. Young off spinner, under 17. And straight away he's got into a very good line and length. Not overawed by this occasion. Stepping up and playing the EPS. Senior cricketers from both Singapore and internationals. This is turning out to be a very good first over. James Cox there, backward point. The English international, plays for Nottinghamshire. Mutreja drills it to mid-off. Not cleanly fielded by Irfan Nazir there, conceding a single.
Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia.
James Cox marking up his run-up. Looks like he'll be taking the second over from the Balestier Road end. He's got a slip in place. A gully, backward point, cover mid-off. Mid-on, mid-wicket, then deep fine leg. Punched into the covers, fielded there by Karthik Subramaniam. Straight away, the first slip is removed and positioned at a short cover place. Punched down to mid-off there. Fielded by Ghulam Murtaza. He'll be eagerly awaiting his bowling turn. The right arm fast bowler from Pakistan. Wonderful young talent. Shot pulled away by Arjun Mutreja. It's too good to miss out on that. He's been in good form in this 50 over leg of the competition. Was anticipating that short delivery. Made it look easy. Quality shot. James Cox would do well not to bowl short on this wicket, especially in the power play overs with only two outside protecting the boundaries. Good comeback. Gets the ball to jag back off the seam at good pace. Once again, good line and length here. Tucked away to short mid-wicket. Shahrukh Dar does the tidying up. Player from Lahore, Pakistan. That's a very good delivery. Leaping up off a good length. James Cox extracting some good bounce. At the end of 2 overs, Stars 5 for the loss of no wicket. Mehta continues. And he's bowled him. Success straight away of the very first delivery. Aditya Malik going back, pays the price. Crescents will be well pleased with this start. They've got an in-form Aditya Malik out cheaply. He'll be disappointed with that shot. Brings out the Malaysian national, Virandeep Singh. That's a weird dismissal. Ball seemed to be drifting towards the leg side, collecting almost an inside edge, going on to hit the stumps. Virandeep Singh, tall, elegant right-hand batsman. Bowls left arm orthodox. Once again, a big thanks to all the sponsors of the EPS 2019. Main sponsors Mariners, KDB Exports, Synergy Physiotherapy and Sports. Vineet Mehta doing an excellent job. Asked to open the bowling straight away. Ghulam Motaz are there doing the tidying up at short mid-wicket. There's a long on and deep mid-wicket patrolling the boundaries in these power play overs. Once again drifting down the leg side. Ananta Krishna on hot pursuit. Keeps it down to 2. Wide signalled. Once again tucked away to the leg side for a single by Arjun. That's an easy single conceded off his own bowling. Wouldn't be too pleased with that, young Vineet Mehta. Nor would be the coach of the Crescents, Ahmadullah Khan. Both these coaches, Bilal Asad and Ahmadullah Khan, demanding high standards from their teams. Vineet Mehta deliberately seems to be adopting a middle and leg line. Having both his boundary riders on the leg side. That's Virandeep Singh gliding down, punching it to long off. Aritra Dutta at long off. Also showcasing his speed. Saves 3 runs for his team. Very good a bit of fielding. At the end of 3 overs, SG Stars 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. James Cox continues from the Balestier Road end. Once again a good line and a length. Virandeep Singh gets behind it comfortably. Karthik Subramaniam there using the opportunity to showcase his latest hairdo. It's quite a character both on and off the park. That just veered up from a length. Randeep Singh managing the bounce well, playing it with soft hands, guides it to wide backward point for a couple of runs. The EPS 2019 sponsored by Mariners. What a great platform for youngsters, local talent and foreign internationals to showcase their craft. James Cox has drawn a false shot, the very clever bit of bowling. Slowed the pace right down, bowled a little leg cutter. It looks like Roger Mukasa there, swallowing that up at short cover. Virandeep Singh will be disappointed. That's a soft dismissal. Safe as house, Roger Mukasa, he's not going to be dropping those. The Crescents off to a very good start. And that brings out the Stars skipper. Reza Ghaznavi to the middle. He has a job on his hands today. Stars will be looking to him. These two players need to come up with a partnership. As you can see, this competition is played with the greatest spirit amongst all teams. Though the level of cricket is extremely high, there's a lot of competition between the teams. It's all been done in a very good spirit. Both James Cox, Vineet Mehta doing a very good job for the Crescents, managing early breakthroughs to keep the Stars in check. Ball drifting onto the pads, neatly worked away off his hips by Reza Ghaznavi. Sign of a good young player. He's got a lot of time to play that shot. James Cox has been bowling rather rapidly throughout this entire tournament, both the T20s and the 50-over format. Pies signalled. Seem to have got a bit of late movement of the seam. At the end of 4 overs, Stars 17 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Engage in
Vineet Mehta continuing. Short, wide, cut away, backward of point by Arjun Mutreja. He's too good a player to miss out on such deliveries. That was almost a late lunch. It's good to see Irfan Nasir, experienced campaigner, giving a word of advice to young Vineet Mehta, his fellow off-spinner. And once again, slightly wide, and Arjun Mutreja sinks his teeth into it with an elegant cover drive. 4 runs. It's a very hot and sunny day, and if these two batsmen build any sort of partnership, it's going to be a leather chase for the Crescents. No doubt they'll be looking to pick up regular wickets. And this experience would stand Vineet Mehta in good stead. Punch down to long on for a single. Reza Ghaznavi immediately using his dancing shoes. He's quick on his feet to get to the pitch of that, not allowing the ball to spin. This is a good battle. At the end of 5 overs, Stars 26 for the loss of 2. It'll be interesting to observe the length of the spells being given to the quick bowlers by Manpreet Singh, given the hot conditions. He might decide to use them in short bursts, ensuring that he can get the maximum out of them. It would be interesting if any fast bowler bowls more than a 4-over spell on the trot. The Crescents have a number of bowling options in both spin and pace. Arjun Mutreja comfortably behind the line of that ball. Roger Mukaza, Ananta Krishna, Ghulam Mortaza, they can all bowl. That was a very good delivery, almost chopping it on. It's a very good delivery once again. Straight, moving in back slightly off the seam. Comfortably negotiated by Arjun Mutreja. Looking good, 16 off 22 balls. He's got a start. He needs to kick on for the Stars here. He's one player capable of playing a long innings. It's good concentration capability. Once again, manages it by getting well behind the line. Excellent young cricketer. Very fit, quick between the wickets, and he has shots all around the dial. He's batting together with his skipper, Reza Ghaznavi. The batsman there pulling out at the last moment. Something seemed to have distracted him. This partnership will be crucial for the Stars. And Reza Ghaznavi, attacking player by nature, likes to get on with business. Very busy cricketer at the crease. But he will be looking down to really buckle in and play a long innings today. Once again, this is turning out to be a very good over. At the end of 6, Stars 26 for the loss of 2 wickets. Looks like Manpreet Singh is called in a change of bowling at the Serangoon Road end. Brings in the experienced Roger Mukaza. It's a very accurate bowler. Bowls a mixture of medium pacers, off cutters, leg cutters and all sorts. He's got a slip in place. So looking for wickets. These two batsmen will look to give him a little look in before they continue with their shot making. Roger Mukaza straight away into a good line and length. It's a very experienced cricketer, the Ugandan international. Ball into Reza Ghaznavi, captain of the Stars. That is a very risky shot. Reza looking to sweep that ball. Seems to be slightly fuller in length. Seems to be going down the leg side. He survives. This time neatly behind it, showing patience. Gliding elegantly down the track, using his feet, punching it to long on for a single. This is good batting. "50 overs is a long time. The Stars would be looking to retain wickets towards the end of their innings to aid in the acceleration. Arjun Muteja gives the bowler due respect. Solidly in behind that. End of a very tidy over by Roger Mukasa. Stars 27 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 7.
Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment.
James Cox continues from the Balestier Road end. The ball seems to keep slightly lower, bowling from this end as opposed to the Serangoon Road end. Reza Ghaznavi watchfully leaving it outside off stump. Thus far playing a very patient knock, which is exactly what the doctor orders for the Stars. Quickly scampering through for a single there. Both these batsmen very quick between the wickets. Two young, fit players. It's wonderful to see, even on a hot, sunny day, stealing those quick singles. This seems to be a very deliberate ploy by James Cox, drawing the batsman in with a leg cutter that is bowled slightly wide of the off stump. But he's using 2 full quick deliveries as a setup balls for that. Punch to wide mid on. Anantha Krishna doing the tidying up. Arjun banks another single. Sitting there? Yeah, right. Yeah, after this over I need to go, so tell him to come in. They will. Does he know or no? Tell him. He's Crescents. Yeah, but he can do the commentary. Better than no one, right? The two batsmen having a mid-pitch conference, discussing how to go about this innings. Roger Mukaza continuing from the Serangoon Road end. Once again bowling a very tidy line and length. And as we speak, I'm joined by the Zimbabwe International Crimsons player in this EPS, Tafara Chingwara. Tafa, welcome to the Combox.
Thank you so much.
Roger Mukaza continuing from the Serangoon Road end. He's got a slip in place. Quick single there once again. Arjun Mutreja and Reza Ghaznavid running beautifully between the wickets. Aritra Dutra positioned at slip. He's got a good pair of hands. And once again, Reza gliding down the wicket, using his feet to punch it to long on. This is very good batting. Tafa, this is the way to go about it, playing spinners, using your feet.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the only way on this wicket, just to use your feet and look for singles, rotate the strike, keep this scoreboard ticking.
At the end of 9 overs, Stars 33 for the loss of 2. Yes, 50 overs, a lot of time. And these two need to come up with a partnership.
Yes, they really need a good partnership here. They've lost 2 wickets, so these two need to stabilize the innings, build again, and see where they can get with the score.
And as we speak, there's a change in the bowling. Looks like the paceman Ghulam Mortaza from Pakistan comes in at the Balestier Road end. He'll be looking to get into a good line and length straight away. And he can be very, very deadly if he does that.
Yeah, he's a decent bowler. You just need to catch his line and length right. Otherwise, he's a very good bowler. Sometimes I think he tries too much. I think he just needs to keep it simple.
There you have it, the experienced Tafara Chingwara thinks the youngster needs to keep it simple. This is the last over of the mandatory first 10 over power play. After that, the Crescents will have the liberty to spread the field a little bit. Short and wide.
There we go again. Like I said, from the first ball, he's trying to bowl too quick. Instead of start to find his rhythm first, then you do everything. Everything else will come easy for him.
Yes, tell us a little bit about this key word for all fast bowlers, rhythm. How important is that? It's almost everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it's everything for a fast bowler. You need the rhythm to get your line and length, and so if you've got a good rhythm, and everything will just fall in place.
That was a very good delivery. Punch to wide mid-on by Reza Ghaznavid, but not the best bit of fielding by Ananta Krishna. It was a bit clumsy, conceding 2 runs as a result of that misfield. But the Stars batters, they were aware to the occasion, stealing that second. This is good quick bowling. Reza Ghaznavid getting in behind the line. Seems to have ample time to play these shots, and that's the sign of a good quality batsman.
Yeah. Seem to have all the time in the world when he's playing his shots.
Because Murtaza is quick through the air. He needs to find his radar. Once again, punched into the offside. Roger Murtaza there doing the fielding.
Seems to be settling in into a good rhythm now, the youngster. He's bowling good line and length. And I think he has to be patient on that length he's bowling. And rewards will come as the innings progress.
Absolutely spot on. Once again drifting onto the pads. Reza is a very good player off his legs. Good running between the wickets there. Earns the Stars 2 runs. And it's about that consistency in execution, isn't it? That is absolutely important these days, or in any days.
Yeah, especially on such a wicket where seamers are not assisted by the wicket. You need to be so consistent every ball by ball. You need to be consistent and be very patient.
There you go. Short, wide, cut away beautifully, backward of point. I think patience was the key word you used. Reza has been employing a lot of patience and is reaping the rewards. Beautiful shot.
Yes. For both the batsmen and the bowlers, it's a matter of who is going to be more patient. If the bowlers are more patient, then they're going to reap the rewards. As the innings progress, they will get the wickets. Especially the spinners. I think they will play a big part, mainly in the second innings. I believe there will be some 10 for the spinners later on.
At the end of 10 overs, the first power play, Stars 41 for the loss of 2.
Roger Murtaza to continue. Oh, it's a wicket. LBW. Arjun is gone. Well bowled Roger Murtaza. And the Stars have lost their third wicket. It's now 41 for 3 after 10.1 overs. The new batsman in, Shinde for Stars, the right-handed batsman. They are in need of a good partnership now. They have lost 3 wickets, 3 early wickets now. They are in desperate need for a good partnership from now. These two need to stick around for a while and build a partnership for their team, because they are in a bit of trouble right now, the Stars. So Roger Murtaza will continue. The slip in place. Mid on, mid off, up. And Shinda is off the mark with a single. Dot ball from Roger Mukasa. He's been bowling well. In the last game, the T20, he was man of the match again with his good bowling. Another single for the Stars, down to long off. Shind on strike, long on, long off, and deep square leg in place, and a slip. Other dot ball from Roger. Bowling well. Change of action. Roger coming over the wicket now. Another dot ball from Roger, and it's an over. Good over for the Crescents. 2 runs from that over and a wicket to it. Well bowled Roger Mukasa. Stars at the moment need to find some good partnership. I think these two need to stick around, rotate the strike, and dig deep into the match and take it as deep as possible. Otherwise, they are going down fast on this match. Other short and wide ball from the young Motaza, but well fielded there by the point fielder. He needs to get his lines right, this young fella. Well bowled, but the keeper makes a meal of it. Calls for 4 byes, or stopped by the fielder down there. They get two byes for that. But that was a good ball, good pace behind that ball. Well bowled by Mutaza. He seemed to be struggling with his Yemi there. He's holding it. And it's limping a little bit. Seem to be in a bit of pain there. Oh, he bowls a no ball. No ball, and it's a free hit for the Stars. What a shot. One bounce four. That's a top shot. It was a free hit. It was well played by Reza over the covers. That's a top shot. Young Murtaza seemed to be struggling with his Yemi here. But he keeps on bowling. Change of action. Murtaza coming round the wicket. A single to Reza, and one more to the Stars. They've crossed the 50 run mark. They are now 51 for 3 after 11.4 overs. Bowling straight again, flicked down to the fine leg for 1. Still coming round Murtaza. Well bowled. And that's the over number 12. 52 for 3 for Stars.
Presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia.
Roger Mukasa to continue. Dot balls to start the over. Is coming round the wicket, Roger Mukasa. Bowling some tight lines. Great shot there from Shinde. Square cut, he gets 4 runs. Square drive, he gets 4 runs. Runs have been coming pretty easy for the Stars. But the problem now is they are losing wicket at regular intervals. They really need to stick in there and they will get a big score if they stay around. They need to keep their wickets. What about Roger Mukasa? Another dot ball. Dot ball again. He's changed his action. He has changed his action now, coming over the wicket. Oh, it's a misfield there. And they get a single. End of over number 13. Stars 57 for 3. Shinde on 7. Reza on 18. These two trying to build a partnership after the Stars have lost 3 quick wickets. Change of bowler. Ishan coming into the attack for the Crescents. Ishan coming round the wicket, left arm spinner. Start with the dot ball. Oh, another misfield there. And the Stars will get an easy single, which was never supposed to be there. Some poor fielding there from the Crescents fielders. They don't need that at the moment. They need to keep the pressure on. Good shot to mid on, and they take a quick single. Short and wide again. Cut. They get one more. Shooting wide again. Oh, it's a wicket. He hits it in the air and is caught by the point fielder. Caught by Vinith at point. Stars are losing the plow here. They are losing wickets at regular intervals. They are now 60 for 4 after 13.5 overs. Crescents are very much in control of this game. It was a very good catch from the youngster. The new batsman in for the Stars is Siddharth Singh. The Stars are in deep, deep trouble at the moment. Ishan to continue, 1 ball left in the over. 2 slips in place. Balls a full toss and it's a dot ball to end the over. Stars 60 for 4 after 14 overs.
Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z.
The Stars captain doing a good job here, rotating his bowlers, and every time he gets a new bowler on, he gets a wicket. Good shot for 1. Another dot ball. Roger Mkasa bowling well for the Crescents here. There's a slip in place for the new batsman. Another dot ball. Top bowling there from Roger Mukasa, keeping things tight and piling up the pressure. Oh, bowled again. Oh, bowled again. He's doing a great job for the Crescents at the moment. Bowling those dot balls. Keeping the pressure on. Single to end the over. 62 for 4 after 15 overs. Young Ishan to continue from round the wicket. Bowling to the new batsman Siddharth. 2 slips in place for the new batsman. He starts off with a dot ball. Good shot from Siddharth. He get 2 runs for that. He drives again for a single to mid off. It's very important that the Stars batsmen keep rotating the strike and keep the scoreboard ticking and stick around for as long as possible. Short and wide, cut away. The sweeper fielder cleans up. 1 more to the Stars. Another short and wide. The sweeper fielder cleans it up. Another single to the Stars. A good length ball there from the young men. Dot ball to finish the over. Stars 67 for 4 after 16 overs. Roger Mukasa to continue. Bowling to Siddharth with a slip in place, and they are removing the slip now. There's a short extra cover. Quick single for Siddharth. Another dot ball from Roger Mukasa. He's just keeping it simple, bowling a good line and length. Oh, well fielded. Top edge. They take a single, but well fielded there by the fielder. Another dot ball from Roger Mukasa. Dot ball again from Roger Mukasa. And a dot ball to finish the over. 2 runs from that over. Well bowled Roger Mukasa. Again, keeping things tight and piling more pressure. 17 overs gone, 69 runs for 4 for the Stars. And the players will go and take some drinks.
Hi, this is Bappy. Larry, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z
Welcome back. Stars 69 for 4 after 17 overs. Shinde on 12. Siddharth on 6. Change of bowler. James Fox comes back into the attack. Right arm fast bowler. They bowled 4 overs for only 9 runs. He's done a good job and they've taken 1 wicket. He's done a good job for his team so far and he's looking to continue. Starts off with a dot ball. Crescents bowlers have done a great job here so far to keep things tight and taking wickets regularly. They need to keep doing that and keep the Stars to a very low total. Shinde drives and drives straight to the fielder. Dot ball again from James Fox. Full toss from James, well fielded there by the mid-wicket fielder. Dot ball again. Well bowled again from James. He's bowling well for his team here. Keeping it nice and tight. Good shot from Shinde. He gets a single. Got bowled again by James Fox. End of the 18th over. 70 for 4. Change of bowler. Ananda, the leg break. He is a wrist spinner. Hoping to get some 10 from that wicket. He is a big turner of the ball. So we're hoping to see more turn on the wicket and probably get a few wickets for his team. Oh, good shot. Short and wide, cut away, and well fielded there by James Fox. Oh, some good cricket here. A good shot from the batsman, and top class fielding from the fielders there. James Fox and his partner there. Good fielding from the two. Good to see such standard of cricket being played at this EPS 2019. Another short and wide again, but this time straight to the fielder. About another short ball from Ananta, pulled away for a single. It's very important that Ananta gets his lines right early and keep the pressure on. He must not let the pressure go. He must keep everything tight. Or played by the batsman and well fielded again there. Good shot from Shinde. He gets 4 runs for it. Top shot from the batsman. That's the end of over number 19. Stars are on 78 for 4. Shinde on 20. Siddharth on 7. James Fox will continue. Or bowled by James Fox. If you are just joining us, welcome to EPS 2019. James Fox bowling from the Ballista Road end. Oh, that's a good yorker by James Fox. Another dot ball. Oh, bowled again by James Fox. He's just keeping it nice and simple. Bowling dot balls and keeping the pressure on. And I think Ananta need to support him from the other end and keep the pressure on. That's a wide. A full toss, they take a quick single. Bowled again by James Fox. Another dot ball. Four dot balls so far in this over. James Fox keeping it tight for his team here. A single to end the over. 20 overs gone, 81 runs for 4 wickets down for the Stars. Not a very good scorecard for the Stars here. Ananta to continue. I think it's very important that Ananta keeps it nice and simple. He mustn't try too many things. He must find his line and length early and keep it tight. Starts off with a single. Dot ball or Ananta. Or ball again, slowly finding his rhythm here, Ananta. Or bowled. Another dot ball. Bowled by Ananda. And a quick single. Oh, they take another run again. 2 runs to finish the over. Good running between the wickets there from the batsman. End of the 21st over. Stars are 84 for 4. Change of bowler. Karthik. Right arm, medium fast bowler. The keeper is up the stumps. And Karthik starts off with a dot ball. Well bowled there. We are coming to you live from the Indian Association Singapore in Singapore. Welcome to EPS 2019. Those who are just joining us. Hope you are enjoying our coverage and enjoying the cricket. Single to third man for Shinde. Another quick single for the Stars. Oh, well fielded there. Dot ball or bowled by Karthik. Another dot ball again from Karthik. Quick single. They get through. End of over number 22. Stars 87 for 4. Ananta to continue. He has a slip in place, long on and long off, and deep square leg. And also he has a sweeper. Dot ball to start the over. Good shot there from Shinde. The sweeper fielder does the job, a good job. They get 2 runs for that. They get another single, down to long on. Dot ball. Or bowled by Ananta. A bit of 10 there. That's the end of the over. 23 overs gone. 91. Kartik will continue. He has a sweeper fielder. A long off. Deep square leg. Whoa, well bowled by Kartik. That ball just kicked off the surface. He tries to cut, he misses. Another dot ball. Played by Shinde. They all fielded there at deep mid-wicket region. They get 2 runs. Or bowled by Cottage. Beats the outside edge. Or bowled by Cottage as a dot ball. Shinde drives upish, but he gets 1. Bowled by Cottage. That's the end of over number 24. Stars are 95 for 4. Ananta to continue. You continue with a sweeper in place. Long off. Deep mid wicket. And a short cover catching. They seem to get his rhythm in the last over. Let's see if he can continue from there. And he starts well. Slowly getting into his rhythm here. Oh, it's a misfield there. They get a single. But well bowled, Ananta. Well bowled again, another dot ball. Settling well here, Anantha. Oh, and he gets a wicket. Cotton bowled. Bowled there by Ananta. He's slowly getting into his rhythm. And the batsman pokes a catch back to Ananta, and he takes it. The new batsman in for the Stars, Aditha Rangaswamy, the Botswana international. Can he rescue his team? The Stars are in deep trouble at the moment. They are now 96 for 5. The Crescents bowlers are doing a great job here, keeping things tight. And I'll give credit to their captain. We have done a great job in rotating his bowlers. Dot ball to finish the over. Oh, one more ball to go. And the dot ball to finish the over. Well bowled Ananta. Stars are 96 for 5 after 25 overs. I was saying the Crescent's captain has done a good job. He have rotated his bowlers well and is using them efficiently. And it has worked for his team. They have got 5 wickets now. Every time he brings in a new bowler, he gets a wicket for him. He has really used his bowlers in a good way today. And again, it changes. There's a change of bowling. Ishan comes back into the attack. He'll be bowling round the wicket. His first spell, he bowled 2 overs, went for 8 runs and got 1 wicket. They will get 1 leg by. Oh, well bowled by Ishan there. A bit of bounce. Well bowled again. Dot ball. Well bowled. Another dot ball. Well bowled from Ishan. Bowling some good lines here. And they seem to be getting some 10 off the wicket. And a dot ball to finish the over. Continue. He has bowled 4 overs for only 16 runs and a wicket. Or played, driven to long off for a single. They're putting a slip in place for the new batsman. And they're bringing the sweeper in. Go bowled by Ananta. He's bowling very well here. Bowling some very good lines. Well bowled. Ananda is settled in very well here and is starting to get some 10 here now. Top bowling from the leg spinner. Bowled again. And he now has 2 men catching. One on the onside, one on the offside. And he has set a good attacking field here. And they are keeping things very tight, the Crescents. Ishan will continue. The young bowler doing well for his team. Dot ball to start the over. Oh, that's a drop catch of his own bowling. He should have taken that one. Shinde survives. Oh, well bowled again. He's getting some 10 there, the young man. Well bowled again, a bit of bounce there for the young man. Bowling some very good lines. Short and wide, cut away. And they will get 2 runs. And Aditha is off the mark after 15 balls. It shows how much pressure the Crescents bowlers are putting on the Stars batsmen. They are bowling very good lines and they are very patient. Bowled again from the young man. And the end of the over is 28 overs, 101 for 5 for the Stars.
Hi, this is Bappi Larry, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep
Ananda is continuing. Starts off with a dot ball. Ball again. Ball left by the batsman. Driven down to sweeper. They get a single. A slip is being put in place for the new batsman. There's a short extra cover. It's a good attacking field for Ananta. Driven to mid-off, they get a single. All left by the baseman. Another dot ball. Go ball again by Ananta. End of over number 29. Stars 103 for 5. Young Ishan will continue. I think it's very important now for the Stars to start rotating the strike. They are facing too many dot balls. They need to keep the scoreboard ticking. Go ball again by the young man. He's bowling well, Ishan. Go ball again, getting a little bit of bounce there. Good to see, good for spinners. Another dot ball. Another dot ball. The Stars batsmen need to find a way to get those runs now. They are facing too many dot balls. And another dot ball again. These dot balls, they create a lot of pressure. They need to release that pressure by taking singles. Rotate the strike every time and again. Keep the scoreboard ticking. Oh, he's gone. Cotton board. War board Ishan. War ball by the young man. And a good catch. The ball was hit hard back to him. And he took the catch. Stars 103 for 6. They are in real trouble now. New batsman in, Aaron. The Crescents have been piling on pressure, and they have reaped the rewards, getting the wicket simply because they've been patient and they've bowled a lot of dot balls, and the pressure was mounting on the Stars batsmen. In the end, the player falls short and the Crescents get the wicket. So Ananta will continue. Crescents very much in control of this game. Dot ball to start the over. Ananta has found his groove early today. He's bowling really well. Oh. That's a red ball from Ananta. Foot was swept away for 4 runs. That's a welcome boundary for the Stars. Short and wide, cut away. The sweeper fielder cleans up. Another dot ball. End of the over. 31 overs gone. Stars are 108 and 6 wickets down. Young Ishan to continue. Scored 5 overs for 11 runs, and he has got 2 wickets. Well bowled by Ishan, getting some 10, beating the outside edge. Well played there, they'll get a single. That's a dot ball or ball addition. Or bowled again by the young man. He is really keeping it tight for his team and getting those crucial wickets as well. Or bowled again, or bowled by the young man, keeping it nice and simple. And he's staying patient on that off-stump line. Or bowled again. End of over number 32. Stars 109 runs and 6 wickets down. Ananda to continue. He's bowling well, Ananta. Bowled 7 overs, 24 runs, and 1 wicket. Well played by Shinde there. Gets a single. Moves on to 4-1. He is the only Stars batsman so far who has applied himself on this wicket. He is now on 4-1 of 61 balls. Or bowled by Ananta. An outside edge. This is the keeper in the slip. 4 runs to the batsman. The spinners here starting to get some real turn from the wicket here. Or played by the batsman. He drives to mid-off, gets a quick single. Well played by Shinde, gets 4 runs. That's a good shot. It's a late cut shot. 4 runs for the Stars. Over there by Ananda to finish the over. 33 overs gone, Stars 119 and 6 wickets down. Oh, sorry. There was still a ball to go. It's now 33 overs. Stars 119 and 6 wickets down. Young Murtaza walking off the field. Seemed to be struggling with his hamstring. Change of bowler. Roger Mukasa comes back into the attack. He has bowled 6 overs so far, only conceding 16 runs, and has got a wicket as well. Starts off with a short and wide ball. Well fielded. And they get through a single. Ball there by Roger Mukasa. Played by Shinde, he gets a single. Moves on to 46 of 66 balls. He's really playing well. Roger Mukasa coming round the wicket. Bowls another dot ball. Bowled again by Roger Mukasa. That 4 overs gone. Stars 121 runs and 6 wickets down.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
This is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Z at Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi.
Now you have to sing second line. इंतहा हो गई आएगा कुछ खबर कि हमें है यकीन वफा तुम्हें
Welcome back. And to those who are just joining us, welcome to EPS 2019. Is the Stars versus the Crescents. Stars are betting. They are on 121 for 6 after 34 overs. James Fox is back into the attack. He has bowled 6 overs for only 13 runs and has got 1 wicket. The Stars batsmen have kept things tight today. Well played there by Shinde for a single. Who bowled by James Fox, a dot ball. Who bowled again, is keeping it tight, James Fox. And again, the Crescents captain rotating his bowlers and using them efficiently. And they have done a good job for him today. Oh, an outside edge and 4 runs to the batsman. Very unfortunate. Four bowled by James Fox to end the over. 35 overs gone. Stars are 128 and 6 wickets down.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep and Big Box. Thanks.
Roger Mukasa bowling. Or played by Shinde. Gets a single and gets to his 50. A good patient innings from Shinde. He has really applied himself and he's still going. Hope he goes on to get a big one for his team. Ball by Roger. It's a dot ball. They get a quick single. They appeal for an LBW, but it's not there. Another dot ball. Or played there by Shinde. They get a quick single to end the over. 36 overs gone. Stars are 131 runs and 6 wickets down. James Fox will continue. He's bowled 7 overs for 20 runs and he's got 1 wicket. Well played by Shinde. He gets a single down to third man. Well bowled there by James Fox. It's a dot ball, beating the outside edge of the bat. Oh, well bowled again. James Fox bowling well, yeah. Wide ball by James Fox. Ball taken by the keeper down the leg side there. Ball again by James Fox. Ball again. He's really bowling well, James Fox. Was nice and patient on that off-stump line. Driven to the sweeper for a single, and end of the over number 37. Stars are 134 runs and 6 wickets down. Change of bowler. Cottage comes back into the attack. Well played there by the batsman. Good shot off the back foot. And well fielded as well by the young man Ishan. And they get 3 runs for it. Good running between the wicket as well. Good cricket all round. Well bowled by Cottage, beating the outside edge. They take a quick single. Bowled by Cottage. That's a dot ball. A ball again. Oh, the batsman missed out there. End of over number 38. Stars 138 for 6. I think now it's very important for the Stars to bet all their 50 overs and keep rotating the strike and probably get to a respectable score. At this rate they are going at, they'll get to 181. So they need to bet all their 50 overs. And give their bowlers something to bowl to. Give their bowlers a total to defend, a better total to defend. And from what we can see, the wicket is crumbling a bit. So definitely to take some 10 in the night. So they need to get some runs on the board so that their bowlers can get a total to defend. Dot ball to start the over. Roger Mukasa bowling. He tries the left shot. He misses. He tries it again, this time successfully. He gets 4 runs for it. Well played by Shinde. Well played again. They get a single. Oh, it's a wicket. LBW. The batsmen, they are not happy with the decision. But nevertheless, he's given out. Stars are in trouble. 143 for 7 after 39 overs. New batsman in for the Stars, Hussein Shah. Dot ball to start the over, or bowled by Cartridge. Or played off the back foot for a single. Played again off the back foot for a single. Or played or driven to long off for a single. Oh, that's a wicket. Or ball by Cartridge. Stars are 146 for 8 after 40 overs. New batsman in for the Stars, Ahan. Stars are in deep trouble here. They are 146 for 8 after 40 overs. Roger Mukasa to bowl. He's bowling his last over. He's bowled 9 overs for 26 runs and 2 wickets. Starts off with a dot ball. He has bowled really well today. Once again, the Crescents captain rotating his bowlers. All played there by the batsman, by Shinde, to get the single. Dot ball, or bowled by Roger Mukasa. Or played there by the batsman. Good running between the wickets. They get 2 runs. Good ball to end the over. Good spell from Roger Mukasa. Bowled 10 overs for 20 runs and 2 wickets. Quick single to start the over. Another quick single. Good running between the wicket there. A slow ball, or played by the batsman, is fielded by the fielder. They get a single. Cottage coming round the wicket to the left-handed batsman. Well fielded there by the fielder. That's Charles Waiswa. Well fielded there. And a single to end the over. 42 overs gone. Stars are 154 for 8. And Ananta comes back into the attack. He has bowled 8 overs so far for 34 runs and has got 1 wicket. Once again, the Crescents captain rotating his bowlers. He has done that so well today, rotating them and using them efficiently. And it has worked well for his team. They are doing a great job for him, getting wickets at regular intervals. Starts off the over with a single. They get a single. Well played there by the batsman, Shinde. Oh, what about there by Ananta? Getting some 10 there. Beating the batsman. Oh, bowled again, another dot ball. Oh, bowled again, just a single to finish off the over. 43 overs gone, 158 for 8, the Stars. The second innings are going to be very interesting today. The wicket seems to be taking a bit of turn, so I want to believe that the spinners will play a big role in the second innings. Oh, that's a miss run out. The two batsmen takes a quick single, a risky one. And the ball just misses the stumps. If it was a direct hit, it was definitely out. Oh, that is a good shot from Shinde. And well fielded there by the fielder. Oh, top fielding there. Well fielded. Very well fielded there to stop the boundary. Oh, this is good cricket from the Crescents. Their fielders are backing up their bowlers. This is good cricket. Another slow ball. Misfielded. The batsman get through for a single. Oh, they get through again, another quick single. It was a close call. Good running by the batsman. Oh, again they miss the stumps. The batsman sets off for a quick single. and the fielder misses the stumps. The Stars are taking risky singles here.
Hi, this is Bappi Larry, your Bappi Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep
Change of bowler. Irfan Nazir comes into the attack. He starts off with a wide ball. A loosen, I guess. Another single for the Stars. And all of a sudden the Stars are now running hard between the wickets, taking all the singles. That's a load ball or bowled by Irfan. Short ball pulled away, was stopped by Ananta, who fielded. They take a single. Short and wide cut away. They'll get 2 runs. Good running between the wickets by the batsman. Dot ball to finish the over. It's now 45 overs. Stars 170 for 8. 5 more overs to go. It's going to be interesting in the second innings. As the wicket is beginning to take some turn now. So it's going to be very interesting on how the Stars are going to bowl and how they are going to use their spinners. I want to believe that the spinners will play a very big role in the second innings. Karthik coming on to bowl. Short and wide, cut away, well fielded there by the point fielder. It's a dot ball. Oh, what bowled. What a wicket. Cut is there, cotton bowled. Good catch by the bowler. And that's the end of a very good innings by Shinde. Stars are now 170 for 9 after 45.2 overs.
Hi, this is Bappi Larry, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep and Big Box.
Yusuf is the last batsman for the Stars here. The Crescents will be looking to wrap up things now. Stars 170 for 9 after 45.2 overs. Chance for a run out. Is out. So that's the end of the Stars innings. Stars bowled out for 170. A good bowling show by the Crescents bowlers. They kept things tight throughout the innings. Kept on taking wickets at regular intervals. And they have restricted the Stars to 170. So we'll see you in the second innings and see how the chase goes. Thank you.
with the king of disco, Bappi Lahiri.
Singapore, let's play. Singapore, let's play.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep at Big Box.
Let's play.
हमारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Let's play.
तुमने मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Let's play.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep
Singapore, let's play.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep at Big Box.
Let's play.
हमारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Let's play.
तुमने मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Let's play.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep at Big Box.
तुमने मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Let's play.
तुमने मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Singapore, let's play.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep at Big Box.
Let's play.
हमारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Singapore, let's play.
तुमने मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Let's play.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep at Big
Let's play.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep at
Singapore, let's play.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep at Big Box.
Let's play.
हमारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Singapore, let's play.
तुमने मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार टंग
Let's play.
Hi, this is Bappi Lahiri, your Bappida. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep at Big Box. Singapore 16 March. Zep and Big Box.
तूने मारी एंट्रियां रे दिल में बजी घंटियां रे टंग तूने मारी एंट्रियां रे दिल में बजी घंटियां रे टंग
Hi, this is Bappy Larry, your Bappy Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep. Hi, this is Bappy Larry, your Bappy Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep and Big Box.
तूने मारी एंट्रियां रे दिल में बजी घंटियां रे टंग तूने मारी एंट्रियां रे दिल में बजी घंटियां रे टंग
Hi, this is Bappy Larry, your Bappy Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep and Hi, this is Bappy Larry, your Bappy. This is Bappy Larry, your Bappy Da. I am coming to Singapore 16 March. Zep and Big Box.
Book your tickets at www.showtickets.asia. Engage Entertainment presents Bling in Holi with the king of disco, Bappy Lahiri.
Now you have to sing second line. इंतहा हो गई आई ना कुछ खबर फिर बजा क्या हुई Now you have to sing second line. इंतहा हो गई आई ना कुछ खबर कि हमें है यकीन तू नहीं फिर बजा